Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. Roman Reigns made his long-awaited return at SummerSlam 2024, and the former Universal Champion is set to appear on this week's SmackDown. The original Tribal Chief came to the aid of undisputed WWE Champion Cody Rhodes during the Bloodline Rules match against Solo Sikoa at the biggest party of the summer. He delivered a Superman punch and a spear to Solo Sikoa, which enabled the American Nightmare to retain his prized gold. After delivering an exciting episode of Raw this past Monday, Triple H should consider booking some marquee matches for this week's Friday night show. Several title matches took place at the biggest party of the summer last weekend. As far as the SmackDown brand is concerned, LA Knight defeated Logan Paul to become the new United States Champion, and Nia Jax defeated Bayley to become the new WWE Women's Champion. Meanwhile, Cody Rhodes retained his title, thanks to interference from Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, and Roman Reigns. For this list, we will look at 4 iconic matches Triple H could book on the SmackDown after SummerSlam. 4. Roman Reigns vs. Cody Rhodes against the Bloodline 2.0. While many fans expected Roman to return at SummerSlam and attack Solo Sikoa, not many thought that the original Tribal Chief would be the reason behind Cody Rhodes retaining the undisputed WWE Championship. With both men now having a common enemy, they could temporarily put their differences aside. On the upcoming edition of SmackDown, Roman could team up with the American Nightmare for a tag team match against 2 members of the Bloodline 2.0. 3. Cody Rhodes and LA Knight vs. The Bloodline 2.0 and Logan Paul the Megastar defeated the Maverick and won his well-deserved first title on the main roster at SummerSlam. However, after Logan Paul filed a case against the U.S. Champion, it seems like their feud is still not over. In the upcoming episode, Paul could approach Solo Sikoa and remind the new Tribal Chief about the Bloodline's past issues with LA Knight. The duo could later attack the Megastar, which could lead to Cody Rhodes coming to the aid of the U.S. Champion and officially setting up a tag team match for SmackDown. 2. Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax still haven't teamed up together on WWE SmackDown. One of the most recent friendships formed on the Friday night show is between Tiffany Stratton and newly crowned WWE Women's Champion Nia Jax. Both women have developed an incredible bond, with Ms. Money in the Bank even promising that she would not cash in her contract on the Irresistible Force. However, the duo has yet to join forces inside the squared circle. Since both women have been conjoined to the hip, they now also have the same enemies in the form of Bayley and Myken. Hence, SmackDown GM Nick Aldis could book a tag team match between the rivals for this week's episode of the Blue Brand. 1. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill reunite with a familiar face. During last week's episode of SmackDown, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill failed to defeat reigning WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Isla Dawn and Alba Fire due to the surprise interference from Blair Davenport. Now that the former Women's Tag Team Champions are outnumbered, they could join forces with Naomi to even the odds. Notably, tensions have been teased between Naomi and Davenport in recent months. Hence, her inclusion in a possible 6-woman tag team match on this week's episode of the Blue Brand makes sense. The WWE Universe is buzzing with anticipation after the explosive events of SummerSlam. The fallout has left the landscape of SmackDown ripe for new rivalries, unexpected alliances, and unforgettable matches. As the dust settles, one question looms large: could Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, 2 of WWE's biggest superstars, form an alliance? And what blockbuster matches could Triple H book to capitalize on this possibility? 1. Cody Rhodes and AMP Roman Reigns vs. The Judgment Day, Finn Balor and AMP Damian Priest, ***, with Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns potentially on the same page, the possibilities are endless. The bloodline has fractured, with Jey Uso walking away from the family, leaving Roman vulnerable. But what if Cody, seeking to solidify his place at the top, decides that joining forces with the most dominant force in WWE might be the best move? Enter the Judgment Day. Finn Balor and Damian Priest have been wreaking havoc across both Raw and SmackDown, solidifying their dominance. Their combination of brutality and cunning has made them one of the most feared factions in WWE today. A match between the duo of Cody and Roman against the Judgment Day could be nothing short of legendary. Triple H could book this match as the main event of an upcoming SmackDown, creating an instant classic. The tension would be palpable, with fans on the edge of their seats, wondering if Cody and Roman could truly coexist. This match would not only be a test of their newfound alliance, but also a showcase of the in-ring prowess and psychological warfare that WWE is known for. As the match unfolds, the chemistry between Cody and Roman could be explored, with moments of hesitation and trust being built. The Judgment Day, always looking for an opportunity to capitalize on discord, would try to exploit any cracks in the alliance. The outcome of this match could set the tone for future storylines, leaving the WWE Universe clamoring for more. 2. Cody Rhodes vs. Jimmy Uso. Jey Uso's departure from the Bloodline has left his twin, Jimmy Uso, in a precarious position. Jimmy has always been the more loyal brother, standing by Roman's side even when Jey questioned the tribal chief's methods. But now, with Jey gone, the dynamics have shifted. Cody Rhodes, who has a history with the Bloodline, could be seen as a threat to Jimmy's place in the family. A match between Cody and Jimmy would be a hard-hitting, emotional battle, with both men fighting for their respective legacies. This match could be a turning point for Jimmy, forcing him to choose between remaining loyal to Roman or forging his own path. Triple H could use this match to further the storyline of the Bloodline's internal struggles, adding layers of complexity to Jimmy's character. The match itself would be a showcase of speed, agility, and raw emotion, with the crowd torn between the two competitors. In the end, Cody's experience and ring savvy might give him the edge, but the real story would be Jimmy's reaction to the loss and what it means for his future in WWE. 3. Roman Reigns vs. LA Knight. Number 1 contenders match. LA Knight has been on a meteoric rise, quickly becoming one of the most popular superstars on SmackDown. His charisma, mic skills, and in-ring ability have made him a fan favorite, and many believe he is destined for greatness. However, to reach the pinnacle of WWE, LA Knight would need to go through the current face of the company, Roman Reigns. A number 1 contenders match between these two could be the perfect way to elevate Knight while also adding another chapter to Roman's storied career. Triple H could book this match with the stipulation that the winner would get a shot at the WWE Championship. The match would be a battle of power and personality, with LA Knight trying to prove that he belongs at the top, while Roman aims to squash the up-and-comer before he becomes a legitimate threat. The crowd would be electric, fully behind LA Knight, but aware of Roman's dominance. The outcome could be a turning point for SmackDown, setting up the next big title feud and potentially paving the way for a new era in WWE. 4. Cody Rhodes and AMP. Roman Reigns vs. Seth Rollins and AMP. Sami Zayn. One of the most intriguing matchups Triple H could book would be a tag team match pitting Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns against Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn. This match would be a clash of egos, history, and unfinished business. Cody and Seth have a storied rivalry that has spanned years, with their most recent encounters being some of the best matches in WWE. Sami Zayn, on the other hand, has a history with Roman Reigns that is both complex and deeply personal. The idea of Cody and Roman working together to take on two of their biggest adversaries could lead to one of the most explosive matches in recent memory. The match would be a masterclass in storytelling, with each competitor bringing their own motivations and grudges into the ring. The dynamic between Cody and Roman would be under the microscope, with every tag and move analyzed for signs of dissension or unity. Seth and Sami, both known for their resilience and cunning, would push Cody and Roman to their limits, creating a match that would be talked about for years. The stakes would be high, with the potential for alliances to crumble or strengthen, depending on the outcome. Conclusion: WWE SmackDown is poised for a thrilling post-SummerSlam season, with the potential for new alliances, rivalries, and unforgettable matches. The idea of Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns forming an alliance is tantalizing, and Triple H has the opportunity to capitalize on this by booking matches that will keep fans on the edge of their seats. Whether it's taking on the Judgment Day, battling Jimmy USO, or facing off against LA Knight and Seth Rollins and AMP Sami Zayn, the possibilities are endless. The road to WrestleMania could begin with these epic encounters, setting the stage for a new chapter in WWE history. As always, the WWE Universe will be watching, waiting to see what comes next. And with Triple H at the helm, there's no doubt that the future of SmackDown is in good hands.